cooking up jokes, culture, and innovation at the same time.
Whoa, they know.
I just wanna be
James Bond.
I just wanna I just wanna talk about culture.
I wanna know that.
We not bougie, but I feel like I just don't wanna. I'm tired of pooping.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
I get the joke now.
I don't have any. I need a horn. You know what? I'm gonna add the horn in here. We back, and then the gift that it messed.
This is all just
get what you pay
dollar
for.
store
get what
shit.
you pay for.
We are trying to make this as festive as possible. Listen to this whistle. This is supposed to be a festive whistle. I feel like the apocalypse is coming.
We tried. Welcome everybody back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. To the 100th episode of the Comedy Trap House. I am your host, Stevie Rome Green. And in the building, I got all the guys with me in here. I got Emmanuel.
Yo.
I got Cam.
Yep.
I got Mike. Yep. And I got Chaz.
What's up?
So we wanted to be festive. For those who are listening, we have party hats on the table. We have a cheap gifts from the Dollar Tree. Emmanuel got a big head, so as soon as he put the party hat on, it shattered. Now he has it back on.
I got one on. I broke two.
Wait, you broke both of them?
One came out the pack broken.
Okay.
Another one just snapped when I tried to put it on. This one I got lucky with. So
Get what you paid for. You get what you paid for. Dollar
you pay
store.
$1, it lasts a minute.
There were headphones in the dollar store yesterday. We were like,
no
within 15 minutes, those are done. Maybe not even 15.
But $1 a minute ain't worth it. That's overpriced.
You said
$1 a minute? It only works for 1 minute for $1. Come on, man.
It's not good. It's not good. But yeah, this is our 100th episode, so it's a celebration. It's a milestone that we've reached. Thanks to Cam, because we probably would have passed it if not. I did not know we were on episode 100, which is super cool. We started.
Thanks, Cam.
In 2015, we started. So it's been 2 years. I think we started like March of 2015. So it's been 2 years of doing these podcasts. So, yeah, we here. Episode 100. I may put some old clips in here, like a couple of old voice clips from before, but yeah, we'll figure that out towards the end. Do you remember why we started the podcast? Was it your idea?
I mean, yeah, it's the group's idea.
No, I'm saying, did you suggest it?
I suggested it, but I feel like when we first started talking about Dormtainment early on, we were saying that. What you laughing for?
I don't know. Laughing gas.
But when we first started talking Dormtainment, one of the stupid. This goddamn cold. Man, leave my hat alone, man. When we first started talking about Dormtainment, we were talking about Don't look at me. I'm listening, but every time you look at Chaz. So when we started, we were talking about doing Dormtainment radio before the word podcast was even like, around. So we were talking about doing a radio show, and I knew even back then, I knew that when people listen to things, I like listening to people talk.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember a long time ago, I listened to Eddie Murphy's first stand-up. Just the audio of it. Mm-hmm. I didn't get to watch it on the screen. I forgot what happened. Somebody downloaded it from like Kazaa or some shit.
Kazaa.
And then
that's a whole nother rabbit hole.
That's a whole nother rabbit hole. But I had the audio and I listened to. I just remember laughing listening to this man's words. And I remember always when we go to school in the morning, the bus driver would turn on the radio and they would have like the radio host.
Personalities.
Yeah, doing their thing. And it will always be interesting time. So I always liked the radio idea, and now podcast kind of came into existence, and we're just like, come on, let's do this.
I think
take this off,
and podcasts are getting. I mean, they've been popular, but they get more and more popular because people are always like on the go, and like being on the go and like being able to listen to stuff and not having to read and find out your news in podcast form or find out what's going on in the culture in podcast form is I think it's the wave, the new wave. So we're just gonna continue, and we'll be back for episode 200. I wonder will that take 2 years? It might. Who knows? But yeah.
We can actually do the math. If you stick to every Tuesday,
Yeah, we might have would have we skipped a couple of. So if we'd have did every Tuesday, we probably we'd have been right on track. But how's everybody feeling? You feeling good? Feeling lovely? Feeling great? We got great things coming out. Snap is out.
Snap
for those
is out,
who
man.
haven't seen it. Snap is out. Click.
it's funny you asked the question, you didn't let us
Right,
answer.
right.
You just went on. You like, how's everyone feeling today? Snap is out.
Oh,
I didn't even get the answer.
Well, he answered. I figured everybody was just going to
No,
talk.
I was opening my mouth.
Oh, well, go ahead. The Miller brothers are a little slower. I forgot. Go ahead.
No,
I was waiting on.
I was waiting for him to finish.
Hey,
I was
man,
about to
don't
go
put me in
into
this.
it.
He about to get jumped.
But we on
Miller
Snap
brothers coming
now,
to
so we
attack.
might as well talk about Snap because you don't care how we feel.
Go ahead. Talk about how
No,
you
you don't
feel.
care. You don't care. Let's talk about Snap.
All right, I don't care. So Snap.
His true colors.
Obviously, Cameron still don't have his moral compass.
Oh, from last
He
week.
don't have his moral
I left
compass.
I left
I
mine.
saw that.
I took it off.
And heard it.
Oh yeah, you weren't here.
Yes.
You weren't here.
Sorry.
Snap is out. Go to our YouTube, check it out. Click on it. Watch it. Share it. Support it. Love it. We're getting good feedback on it. So remember it's a free trial for those who are still asking and saying that they don't want to pay for YouTube Red. You do get 1 month free. So use it now. Use your 1 month and check out Snap. And
Let's get it the series.
let's get it the series.
I haven't seen one negative comment yet.
Yeah,
Not
that's
one.
good.
I see everyone's just loving it.
That's good. And we worked hard on it, so we really want to get that the series and make that into a show. So y'all keep supporting, keep liking it, keep sharing it, keep telling everybody about it, and hopefully we can get it there. So yeah, that's Snap. And did anything else happen besides Snap? No skit came out. It was just Snap. It's all snapping.
All Snap all day.
Snap all day. Could you snap all day?
I mean, now
If I had to,
yeah. I mean, for how much money? We talking money?
why does it always have to be money?
For $250?
Great motivation.
$250.
It could be if they say if you snap all day, you'll bring joy to the world. You wouldn't do it for that?
If joy to the world means money in people's pockets,
No, just pure joy. If you snapped all day, everyone will be happy for 1 day.
Let's see how far that gets you in a Fear Factor episode.
Everyone would be happy for
Everyone
one
will
day.
be happy for
Of course.
1 day.
Of
Would you
course.
snap all day?
I
Yes.
could do that.
Yes.
It's gonna be tough because that's a lot of hours. That's 24 hours.
I'm
of
gonna need
snapping.
help. I'm gonna need help throughout that day if I have to consistently snap.
Like doing things.
I need people to help me with food, get my food.
What about when you use the bathroom?
That too, maybe. You never know.
You gotta ask your brother about that one.
Hey, whatever. I'm doing this for the world. It ain't about me at this point. You got to put yourself. You got to put your moral compass on, Rome,
You gotta
and help me. If you got to wipe my butt.
Nah,
I'm doing this for the world.
No.
I'm doing this for the world.
It's Chaz first. He's got seniority in this. That's him first. 'Cause
That's
That's
selfish.
blood.
Nah, man.
That's
Why don't
selfish.
you just shit on yourself?
Well, I don't have to.
But it's gonna bring joy to the world no matter what you
No,
do. As
I
long
feel
as
you,
snap
but
it.
why?
Because you got a job to do. You got to snap. Right
Yeah,
now.
and I can still.
Well, actually,
poop.
you got the other hand, so you'll be all right.
It's gonna be tough because remember you got to
I
rip
snap with
off.
one hand.
You snap one.
But you can't snap with one hand.
But I'm not the snap dance.
No,
I'm
just
talking
saying.
about the
snap.
snapping.
Oh, just snapping?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nigga, you wouldn't waste their time doing it. I'm talking about, I thought you meant if you snap
Walk
dance for the rest of the day, you bring
I mean,
joy
if I got
people.
to, I can do that too. If I got to,
that looks funny. Like, what is he doing?
you just gonna hear it from a distance.
But you know what? You can watch Snap all day
You
and
can
bring
watch
joy to
Snap all
yourself
day.
by going to YouTube Red, going to our channel, subscribe to YouTube Red, and getting that right now. It's free.
You can definitely watch
Promo.
Snap all day long.
Yeah.
It's free for a month.
For a month.
Free
Yeah,
for a
let's
month.
get
So
that.
don't get too excited. It's free
Yeah.
for a month.
Yeah. You know, we messing with YouTube right now, but at the end of the day, you know, we ain't trying. I've been in situations where a company keeps taking my money after, you know, I signed up for the free thing.
Yeah.
And then I look like 3 months later, hold on, they still take the $10 out of my account.
Yeah. Been
Ain't
there.
nothing on here I
Been
want
there
yet.
plenty.
They
Except
want
Snap.
you to forget. That's a marketing thing right there.
Yeah.
You forgetting. That's
Yeah.
revenue.
Yeah.
I mentioned this in the podcast last week that we were going to see Spider-Man. We seen it. I loved it. It made a lot of money. I didn't remember how much it made, but something
It's
in the hundreds.
I think 117.
Gonna be honest with you, I wish I got a meal with that.
A meal.
I wish I got a meal with that 20 I spent.
Oh, you didn't like the movie?
It was 20.
It was a good movie, but it really got good when they had that flip in there. I don't want to spoil it, but it was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
There's nothing about him I cared about. There's nothing.
That's fair.
Like nothing.
So you just don't
That's
like
fair.
Spider-Man as a...
It's not like I have a hatred for him. They don't make me care. Like I'm seeing this high school kid going through what everyone been through in every movie ever. I don't care. It's not interesting. It's nothing different. Besides his powers, it was nothing different from the story of him.
I mean, you don't see a kid superhero a lot though.
Actually, you do. There's a lot of kids superheroes.
What do you see?
No,
Like
but not on
a
this
high school
magnitude.
kid that's a superhero? You usually see, I mean, Iron Man's 92.
90.
Robert Downey Jr. old as hell. Captain America comes from the 50s.
His backstory the same. Getting bullied. He's a nerd.
I thought you said his back's still the same.
That's what his back's still the same.
It's just the same thing. It's like besides him having powers, there's nothing.
But you like
interesting
Batman
about him.
though.
Yes,
And I love Batman too, but his story is still the same.
His story is the same.
But they be switching it up in movies. Like even now, maybe doing the film noir route. Like it just be
They be switching it up?
It's good,
But it's still like a kid's parents died, got shot.
it's
He's
just
a
it's
billionaire.
a better story. There's more you can do with it.
I don't know,
I
man.
feel like it's more you can
and
do
I'm
with
with you.
Batman.
I like Batman.
Now
over
this is me
Spider-Man,
taking all that aside. That is kind of the same. It's not. It's like that. We can do that story 100 times too, and it's the same.
I mean, I feel
thing.
you, but you can switch it up with him. I don't feel like you can switch it up with Peter Parker.
But they did switch it up.
But every single movie, it'd be the same thing. They just didn't tell me how he became Spider-Man in this one.
No, this one, and the only reason I say this one was different. One, they show how clumsy he was as a kid. They never showed that. They showed him trying to get to that neighborhood. He can't. They show actually what you said. If he in an open field, he can't do nothing with it. It was actually really different this time from the other ones.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Plus his suit, like with this one versus the other Spider-Mans, he didn't need the mechanism to shoot the web. Like it was already in him,
built in the suit.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
It was
in the
him.
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in him already. This one, it doesn't come out of him like a real spider. He has to have the web shooters and the web fluid and everything like that. And then Iron Man gave him that suit, which I want to spoil the movie,
but I get.
See, the thing with Iron Man, always a great performance. Like he's perfect for Iron Man. I don't know who's gonna do it after him.
Yeah,
it's almost how I felt about Heath Ledger. It's like he just murders that. He embodies that. But it's like it's just boring. Like I watched Logan finally.
Yeah.
Interesting story. Good.
Oh,
like
yeah,
man,
that was
became an
incredible.
alcoholic. They about to
Yeah.
be extinct, and he had to take this
I love that
stuff.
one. That's my favorite
like
comic book
that
movie of the
right
year,
there
so.
was good. Like Peter Parker. I don't care about you. I don't care about you.
Okay.
But everyone around him, I like how they did everyone else. Like, I guess MJ is now Zendaya, right? She's
Possibly.
gonna be
We don't
MJ.
know.
We don't know.
That's a spoiler, but yeah, whatever.
She's MJ. Don't play stupid. She's MJ. And then the other girl, like I like the flip.
Got some
but
color
other-
in there.
But other than that, man, I'm done with Spider-Man movies.
Man, that had a lot of moments.
I'm
I
done
really
with
liked
other
in it.
universe outside of Batman. He the real nigga. This all of this. Not
I
just
feel you,
he got the
Cam.
best
I feel you.
movies.
I
It's like
feel
he
you,
got
man,
the
but I
best
still like.
movies.
I like Spider-Man too. I can't hate
Next
on
time you
Spider-Man.
see me, Black Panther
Yeah, I feel
No,
you.
I definitely-
or the
yeah,
next
yeah.
Batman. But
Definitely
Spider-Man, all that, miss me with that.
I can't argue that they got the best movie when you had Batman versus Superman. So I can't really.
But I ain't talking about that. I said Batman.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, Batman. Because we could talk about the last event or the last whatever, the one with Spider-Man first made the appearance. Y'all made me watch.
Oh yeah, I didn't
That
really
was
like that.
boring.
Yeah,
Civil War?
it was
Yeah, I didn't really
boring.
like that.
Yeah, the action was alright, but
I wouldn't say it was boring, but I just didn't.
Yeah, it was
I
okay.
just didn't like it.
Chaz. Boring.
Nah, it wasn't boring.
Chaz. Boring.
Yo, something else that dropped though on for us for Snap was the 8 All Deaf dropped the is it the Squad versus Squad, us dancing versus the kids.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if y'all saw that, but that was pretty funny.
You can go, y'all can go to All Deaf Digital's Facebook page and
It's on our Facebook
and our
page.
Facebook page and
Oh, Rom, I'm mad at you for
YouTube.
that video too. I'm a little mad at you.
For what video?
Because the Squad versus Squad Wars, I had to talk to you. When I noticed it, I came to talk to you, but you weren't here. I'm disappointed.
What happened? Oh, what?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I know, but that's
when we started the dance against the kids and we threw up the snap, everybody snapped on beat, and I don't know what you was doing. I was like, "What's going on?"
I didn't snap on
You
beat.
squabbled like you did something. I don't know what you did, man. You was all off, and then you threw Chaz off, and Chaz started messing up. I was like, "What is going on? What's wrong?" I was
I
so
don't know what
mad
happened.
while
Maybe
watching it.
I got a little bit look at it.
I got really mad. I got really mad. I was watching. What the hell is wrong with Rome? I came outside. I was like, "Where is he?" Look at this.
You do know that the supporters of Batman were on beat because you know.
Well, Chaz is a Superman fan.
He has a Batman shirt.
No, this is a crunch. This is a crunch.
Like a Batman.
I do have a real Batman.
I think
shirt
I
and
remember
Superman.
because when I thought he was gonna start it from the very beginning of the beat. Now I think about it, and I probably was thinking about the very beginning of the beat. So when I snapped, I probably snapped.
But I
fuck
did
up.
tell Ron, I was like, okay, move over a little bit. He moved, but then when we started, then he came back over. So it threw. I'm like, fuck, I can't really move.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That I did notice it. I ain't gonna lie, but Cam's walk it out saved that whole shit. Because when he started playing it, I was dying.
I
Yeah.
think we won, honestly.
First of all, I thought we was gonna have multiple rounds.
yeah, and that too. I was like, but
Yeah,
you know,
man.
And then they
it is
beat
what
They
it is.
kids ass.
They
I apologize.
hired.
I apologize, Mike. I'm usually on beat. I don't know what happened.
They hired a
What's rough?
That's what I
professional.
said.
They hired a professional kids group to go against us.
The kids did good. The kids did good.
Rome was on his Peter Parker, his kid shit.
I was. I was about to go into something else, and then my mind went blank when we started talking about dancing, snapping, dancing.
The Batman.
Keep thinking about.
Oh no! Planet of the Apes is coming out. That's
I
what.
cannot
That's what I was
wait.
about to.
I'm there.
That's what I
I
was about
cannot
to.
wait.
That's,
See,
I'm
we gonna
down.
have a real
Let's do it.
storyline.
that's gonna
You know
be
what? For
something
that
good.
one, I might have to go to an IMAX theater to
For
see
that
it.
one. Ooh.
I'll be
might
at
be.
Street.
I'm about to say I might be outrageous. But I see why you because that's
I might have to do it for that one. Because the last time we went to see it, we went to what's that theater?
The Planet Apes or the Rod, whatever it was. Yeah,
Yeah, the second one.
Oh yeah.
We went to that.
The ArcLight. That's what we were.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's it.
That's a
That's,
good
that's gonna
theater.
be. I'm just interested to see where they're going because
If this is
been
as
a
good
great
as
trilogy.
everyone, if this
Yeah.
is as good as everyone says, this is gonna be
Yeah.
one of the best trilogies.
Yeah.
like this
Hands
is
down.
overall, like it's gonna be one
Hands
of the.
down.
I think the last good trilogy that I can think of off the top of my head was Lord of the Rings. Is that the last good one?
yeah.
I feel like it's another one we just
Is
not
it
thinking
another
about.
one?
Well, it was the one that came after Lord of the Rings that you watched, The Hobbit, wasn't that a
Yeah, I like
trilogy?
that.
I
like
good.
that.
I never watched
Okay,
The
it
Hobbit.
ain't on Lord of the Rings level, but it's
You know, it don't beat it, but it's a good.
Oh, I know a good one. My
Prequel.
bad. The Batman one, because you had Batman Begins,
Yeah.
Dark Knight, then Dark Knight Rises.
yeah.
You know,
That was a pretty top notch trilogy.
you know, good superhero, maybe. You know, good movie.
So shut up, Rome.
I've said my piece on this podcast. brother. Yeah.
I heard they got that new Arthur movie coming out too.
No, they don't.
What is he again? He's
Aardvark.
Aardvark.
I wouldn't even watch that on popcorn time.
the story of an aardvark.
I wouldn't even watch that on a road trip in the backseat.
On a road trip.
I'd be like, oh, y'all putting that on? All right,
I'm not gonna lie. If they made it live, like a live,
I'm gonna have to
action
watch
type,
it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I'd be like, okay, let me see what they, how they have this, how they have Arthur in this.
If they make it live action, Chance the Rapper has to play Arthur.
Oh my gosh.
Chance the Rapper.
Yo,
It just seems right. It only seems right.
Okay, if they did that and made it a straight comedy too, like they know what it is, like they still
Well,
play to Arthur's.
yeah, Arthur really is a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know they're teaching life lessons. But okay, if not as
I can see Keke Palmer playing DW.
almost if you like 22 Jump Street it,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, it's pretty good casting. That sounds funny. Chance the Rapper and Keke Palmer.
Keep on as DW.
The bunny.
Maybe Kyle, if he can act.
I can see him as that too. That's funny.
Kyle.
Yeah,
The rapper.
yeah.
With my little
He can rap. That's all I know.
I would
from
say
Arthur, though.
for that part, get Gerard Carmichael.
For the bunny?
he too dark for Arthur.
Turn him into a white bunny. He always
dark.
playing on race.
Either Kyle or Drake.
I could see Kyle doing it.
No, about Jadena.
No,
He could be in there. I don't know.
I don't know if I see Mr. Bunny.
He could definitely have a character in there.
Yo, we casting for Arthur. Go to Dormtainment.
You know they made a live action Clifford.
This nigga said like Clifford. That shit funny.
We say Rome look like
That
Clifford,
shit
man. The
is
friendly, the big red dog.
hilarious.
You do.
That is hilarious. Hey, Clifford was a household name. I think.
Clifford.
Who you think could play Franklin?
Franklin?
You remember the turtle?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta be you, Cam.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, you
I
can play
don't even know
Franklin,
nothing
man.
about Franklin. Even make that. I just know the name.
Franklin.
Frank. He sound like he's going through a bunch of issues right now.
Frank just don't seem to have a name for a turtle.
If your name is Frank, you just seem like you go through a lot of shit.
But
And
ain't
you're-
Frank? It's Franklin.
Well, I mean,
But you know, Frank is short. Frank is once you start going through the shit.
that's when you
They cut off the Lynn.
you can't have the Lynn no more. You going through stuff. You
You're
just
going
Frank
through
now.
life. You know, you're like an alcoholic.
Someone need to do that. Make the render for all these kid characters old. That was always interesting to look at.
I think I know a dude named Frank too. Frank, I'm not talking about you, Frank.
just to clear the airway.
Just clear the air.
I don't want no
I know.
nonsense.
I'm not talking about that Frank. Although, no, I'm just fucking around.
So I read earlier that the laugh track is saving a lot of comedies. They was like the laugh track is. They was like, go back and try. I think either YouTube it or something. Your favorite shows without the laugh track and see if they're still the episodes that they were in were still funny. And I was like,
Like just generation, or you talking about all time?
like all the way through or whatever. I mean, any. And I was like,
Because I know sitcoms are known for
Yeah, the
laugh
sitcoms,
tracks.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But
The
a
mainly
lot of them
talking
are
about-
known to have live studio audience, like Fresh Prince.
Yeah, but I guess just with the laugh track, I guess you got to find which ones had the laugh track. And it was like try to watch it without it, and I was like, you know, I never thought about going to do
But
that.
I feel like the bad ones will be bad, but the good ones will be good. Like, you know
like
what
the
I'm
bad, but some they were saying like some jokes may have been saved by
right?
'cause,
And
you know,
I believe
laughter is
that too.
contagious.
Laughter is
Yeah,
definitely
it's-
contagious. It makes you laugh more when you hear other people laugh. But I don't know. They saying it's doing it now though. I don't.
No,
even
I
know
mean
if
they were. It was an article about because I think somebody had a laugh. Or a couple shows still had a few laugh tracks. So I was like,
outside Gerard Carmichael. That's the show's.
I've never really liked.
You didn't like that show?
No, I like that show. I said
You like
some of the
laugh
laugh tracks are
yeah.
it's kind of I don't know, they kind of whatever, or they throw it off to me sometimes.
Yeah.
But I want to go look at something without it because it might be weird. It's just trying to watch it without the.
Well, next time, Roman,
the
you bring
laugh
up a
track.
subject like this, do the research and you tell us no if it was still funny without it.
I said I literally just read it. I didn't get to watch it yet.
Because everyone's all on suspense on the edge of their seats, want to know the
All right.
answer.
I'll bring it back next week when I go watch it. Things we're not gonna talk about.
I got some.
I got
real
two.
quick stuff.
Okay.
So apparently, you know, when you got to sign up to run for a president and stuff like now, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, word.
Yeah. If you want to run president, man,
You gotta sign up.
Go sign up now.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
They got like something online.
You got a list. You could like register, you know, and then everything after that, that's on you. But
Yeah.
All right.
But apparently, somebody registered named Run the Rock, and they're speculating that it's The Rock for 2020. The campaign is called Run the Rock, and they're suspecting that it's going to be The Rock for 2020. He hasn't confirmed it yet, but everyone is saying that it's The Rock.
Run the Rock.
I want to say that I feel like I'm right. I've proved myself right again, because I remember a long time ago when we was in Atlanta.
What you say, Mike?
I said, that, you know what?
Tell him what you said.
I think The Rock could play Obama in a biopic.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of people being like, man, what the hell, man? Mike, are you serious, man? Get out of here, Mike. And I'm like, what? I can see it, man. If you lose a little weight, you would have to lose so much weight.
He would.
He would. But
Yeah.
I think not only could he play him in a biopic, but he's actually about to be president for real. So, you know, I don't know if that makes me right, but
Yeah, The Rock becoming president is way different than him playing Barack Obama.
That's
And I don't know if you know
but I would like to see what that entails.
means. Right?
that'd be interesting.
I think he would win by a landslide, honestly.
Wilder things have happened.
And so he's going against.
I think he'll win by a landslide, especially after Trump.
I don't know if he's gonna win by a landslide.
Maybe not by a landslide. They're gonna be like, "What's he doing?"
Can you
Because
imagine?
Bernie gonna come back, and Bernie got love out here.
You think Bernie gonna come back? You think
Yeah,
Bernie
he gonna
be
come
alive?
back.
so?
I think he definitely gonna come back.
How much years do you think people have on this earth?
I mean, that's up to God. I don't know, but I feel like he gonna come back.
It is up to God, but you know, people got an average. You can kind of predict.
I mean, if I know what his diet is, I can make a prediction. Without knowing his diet, I don't know.
I don't know. He looks like he eats pretty normal.
Yeah, he looks like he eats pork.
Yeah, and cheese and shit.
Could you see? I'm trying to think. Could you
Pork
really
and
see The
cheese
Rock in the office?
exclusively,
Like,
Yeah.
see him?
I mean, why not? I mean,
Yeah.
What's going to be The Rock's agenda? His first agenda.
See, he has
the
the
people.
personality for it. He's charming and all
Yeah,
that,
he
but
is,
can
right.
he? Does he know about
Does he know about-
politics?
yeah,
Does
yeah,
he
that's-
know about foreign policies? Like all that stuff is important.
fitness.
He's gonna.
Just because you're a great guy don't mean that.
Yeah.
He's gonna lay the smack down on terrorism.
I mean, stuff like that you could learn as you go, though.
I
Oh
don't
no,
know,
man, that's a big responsibility to be
yeah,
learning on the
that's a-
job.
I mean,
but-
it's like, all right, sir, we have to talk about foreign policy today. Oh, what's that, real quick?
What's that
And they
real
tell them,
quick?
it's like, oh, it's the thing between us and China. You know, we got to do this thing. Oh, okay, let's do
mean-
it. Tell them no. And
What's that real quick?
Soon it's just gonna be WrestleMania in this in the whole
It's already
political realm.
WrestleMania.
It is already.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, they had Jesse Ventura in
John
politics.
F. Kennedy
They
was an
had-
actor.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was the
Ronald-
governor.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald
was an
Reagan,
actor.
Reagan was an actor.
And they elected him because he was popular. And, you know, he's,
The Kennedys were socialites.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like Kardashians with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
I mean,
Arnold Schwarzenegger was a bodybuilder. He
See,
became governor.
I know a lot of people say they'll
does whatever
move
he
if certain
wants.
things happen, but if the Kardashians won, I would consider moving.
Nobody going on.
But that would be ridiculous.
I don't know, man.
That would be ridiculous.
I would just be disappointed in America, but
Yeah.
I would lose all hope.
I mean, I'm already disappointed. So
So
Aren't
it's
we all?
So it's just
like-
kind of gonna stay in the
it's
same.
gonna stay the
bit-
same.
in
Man.
the
That's
same
why I just
round.
can't worry about it at the end of the day.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
I'm
nah.
gonna forever be disappointed.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna forever be this.
I mean, The Rock would be a better look than Trump, right?
Of
He'll have a better smile.
Yeah.
He'll have a better overall, personality.
I still don't know if it's going to make a difference in my life. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But yeah,
Be
I
nice.
would
It'd be
like
nice to smile at.
Yeah, nice to smile at. Nice to say, oh, you go with The Rock? Yeah, you
Yeah,
president.
my president. My president.
I fuck with it.
They're going to have all types of ads. come
Oh
off of
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Like a rock.
He'll have to give up his movie career for
Oh,
4
yeah.
years
Oh,
at
yeah.
least.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all good. Afterwards, he can go do any movie.
I
Yeah.
just don't see him wanting to be president.
Nah,
Like,
I don't
The
see it. I
Rock
don't see
wanting
it
to be
either, but-
president. Nah, man.
I can see him, but maybe like
what it-
I mean, I was gonna say in like 4 years, but yeah, that's when he's gonna win.
Yeah.
I can see him doing like running for governor or something like that,
I
or
can see that.
mayor.
I can see that.
You know,
Yeah, I can see that. That's a
That
little,
would be
that's a little lighter.
first step. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if he wants to get to presidency.
I can see
They
that.
also said that so Mayweather's fight coming up with McGregor,
Yeah.
but apparently Floyd owes some money. They saying Floyd just fighting to pay off his taxes.
And some don't sound right about
yeah.
that.
I seen Floyd. He responded to that, and he showed his actual taxes where he paid the money. He was saying, "Don't believe everything you see on TV or in the media." He said he gave the government 26 mil, and he showed it. He showed the checks.
Now, my thing is, I saw it, and of course I was like, it's Floyd Mayweather. Why he having trouble? But, and then I started to think, damn, man, like, everybody's just already kind of attacking Floyd. Like,
Yeah,
Floyd
yeah.
ain't got it. Oh, he's all this faking he doing, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like people be quick to just talk shit about, but I feel maybe they're talking shit because it's Floyd and he's always wanting the money.
Probably.
That's probably the
I
main.
mean, because
the
nobody
main
likes that
thing.
shit.
People making fun of him, you say?
I mean, yeah.
Of course,
I
but
mean,
people are saying,
yeah. yeah.
I don't even see where the joke is.
And they're saying the only reason that people are, when you're paying for this fight, all you're doing is helping the IRS right now, or like paying off his tax bill and stuff. So
Is Floyd like reading jokes done? Like that's like they don't talk
yeah.
about that anymore.
that's kind of done.
Oh yeah, I don't think they.
In this country, if you have money, nobody cares about your education.
Nobody care about you reading nothing.
That's the realest shit said on the 100th podcast right now. I want y'all to let you know.
Podcast. If you got money, they don't care about your education.
It's the saddest shit, but
But then
it's
the education wants you to give you all their money.
The number 2 realest thing said it on the 100th podcast.
My thing is it's just funny to see people flip that quick on the man.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh,
it's like they
yeah.
was ready. It's like, oh, he got all this money. Give it, he get it,
And I believe he's gonna win that fight by a landslide. But
I believe he's gonna win, but
like I said,
one punch
you never know what wrong move might happen. But I just don't.
But
see
I
that.
believe he's gonna win. Though.
See that happening.
Everybody's winning though. I mean, at least Floyd and McGregor are winning because they're gonna make millions.
Managers.
Managers. I mean, and
Pay-per-view.
the city of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
They talking about making $500 million
Jesus.
Yeah.
off this.
I think this is the most
Like,
McGregor has made since
No, go ahead.
since he started his fight career in the UFC.
Yeah.
Even though he made a lot, but this amount of money now is like when he goes back, he probably gonna restructure his deals because it's like if I'm making all this, I even one report was saying like he might even just stick to boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because he makes so much money in boxing, and he's such a household name. People want to see him fight other people. So even if he
I
goes,
could see him trying to do that, but
even if he lose and he go toe to toe, that's still a win for him.
I was watching.
I don't know if it's gonna work out for him, but I could see like in terms of keep going with boxing, but.
UFC is some man shit, man. I was watching that the other day. I was like, yo, they
He can McGregor.
they be getting elbows and knee.
It's too much, man.
Ooh. Yeah, it's rough. And then the referee got a very important job because he got to know. All right, like that's enough.
Stop before you kill him.
Yeah, before he's dead in here. Like that shit is crazy.
I see Chaz watching that sometimes. You know what? Over this past like maybe month, I've come out of my room into the living room, and I find Chaz watching some of the most obscure sports I've ever seen a black man watch, and that's to his credit because, like they said in that one Key and Peele skit, black people are not a monolith. We watch different things, and this boy here, he watched BMX.
The most abstract thing he watched was drone racing. We came down and he's watching drone racing, and
Track and field.
And then I started watching it because it was interesting.
It was actually interesting. No,
Dude.
everyone is interesting. It's
Dude.
just random to see this man down here watching all these random. Like I can literally catch him watching anything. It's like,
Bull riding.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, man.
Football, frisbee,
Golf
frisbee.
Football
The other
frisbee.
day I was looking up Jamaican videos because we got the Jamaican skit we doing. So I stumbled upon a netball video, and I'm just watching it real quick, just to get a little glimpse of it. So Chad's walking by, I go, what's that? What's that they playing? He stayed like 5-10 minutes so he's watching it.
This man
What's
loves
that?
sports. I've never met a man that loves sports, man.
Horse racing,
That is
boat
hilarious.
drag racing. All
That's funny.
Oh yeah.
And they'd be into
When
it.
we was younger, me and Cameron we used to bet like pennies and dimes on like drag racing. Like
Drag racing is fun.
hilarious.
You been to a
That
one
sounds
like live?
so boring. I
haven't
can't
been to
lie.
one,
but-
Drag racing sounds boring. Because
Live
it's just
is-
two cars go.
Live,
than the race.
it's
Yeah,
fun. It's
Oh,
definitely
you saw it
fun.
live?
No, I haven't seen it
No, I
live,
did.
but watching it on TV.
That's be fun, especially if you betting money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like we was betting
And you
pennies
just
and
never
quarters.
know who gonna win.
yeah. Drag
It's pretty
racing.
cool.
Do they
I mean, my
still?
quarter.
Do they show drag racing on TV?
Is it
anymore?
better than
They do, they still
NASCAR?
do.
NASCAR music.
Well, I never been in. Yeah,
I'd rather watch the horse
I'll play the
race.
NASCAR games.
Yeah, but you don't watch it.
Not
That's
like
it.
that.
I watched the horse over that horse
Yeah,
race.
okay.
Yeah.
That's the one black stereotype we gonna keep true. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
watching
racing.
NASCAR.
Racing, yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one. That's a tough
But my
one.
mom did. She used to want to be a race car driver.
Yeah?
That's the first thing she wanted to be.
Until
I
there's
don't know
like,
she watch it
Interesting.
anymore.
Yeah, that's funny.
until there's like a dude that looks like, I don't know, LeBron driving NASCAR, or it gotta
Like
be some
LeBron.
But there is one black dude though. Didn't he date Rihanna one time? What's his name? He a famous NASCAR driver. I think he got some black in him.
man. We gotta look that up.
Rihanna is, when it comes to dating, Rihanna is like Chaz in sports.
She tried. She watched. She
try everything.
tried a little bit
Yeah,
of everything.
I mean, hey,
Or a lot of
gotta
bit.
find out what you like out here.
Baseball players, NASCAR drivers, billionaires from Saudi Arabia, just everybody. Tired of it, Rihanna.
I'm tired. Stop that.
Come back home. Come to a nice island boy.
That was That was your last one?
Wow. So there is a black NASCAR driver.
What's his name again?
His name is Bubba Wallace.
No, that ain't the one I'm talking about.
Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace to become first black driver in NASCAR Cup race since 2006.
I'll find who I'm talking about a little bit.
It's Darrell Wallace Jr.
No, I gotta find.
He kind of looks like he looks like
Kyle?
the modern black guy. Very.
Oh yeah, he look.
Don't he look very?
He not full.
Russell
Yeah.
Wilson. You know he goes in that can't. You know.
I don't know. I think we
right.
talking about black. Like,
Nah, man, you can't say that's not black though.
I mean, I gotta see what is.
I know
he?
what you mean. I know.
Yeah,
what you
you
mean.
know what I mean.
You mean that.
I gotta see what his iTunes look like.
Yeah, yes.
Yo,
I was talking about Lewis Hamilton, but I don't know. He looked like he got some black in him.
Oh no, he's not black.
So we still
He
have,
got some black in him.
so we don't have an official
He got
black.
something in him.
I mean, they might be black, but we talking about.
He don't even look close to black.
so
Casting for a black guy.
so you saying okay? So he's not a part of black culture. You think?
This guy?
Yeah.
I mean, he might like hip hop.
He might.
If he dated Rihanna, he definitely would like hip hop.
Okay.
Or black culture.
Okay. But he's not. You think he
That
watched
guy you
Breakfast
pulled.
Club?
That guy you pulled up. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
if he
his
is.
dad is a black Grenadian.
Oh, okay.
Mother's white.
His mother's white. Okay, so he half. And I'm talking
That's
about
the
full.
one. He's the cool one.
I'm talking about full
He
on.
looked like he came out Dominican.
Yeah. I'm talking about full on black
Yeah.
from the roots. The roots. Cam, you had something?
Yeah, I got two. I'm gonna start off with the small one. Remember when we was talking about unread text messages, and I said my homegirl, she said, "Hey stranger," but I'm like, I hit you up, you just don't respond whenever I do. And I said she screenshotted her text messages one time and said 242. That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
This morning she screenshot her text again showing something. It's at 842.
He showed me.
What's
I said,
wrong with her?
That's what I said. So Rome said you should snap her. So I snapped her. I like, you might as well just get rid of that feature because you ain't using it. We just did a skit about this. That was an hour ago. She still didn't read it.
Nah.
She not. Yeah, she not. That's it.
That's it,
She's not gonna
man.
read it. If she got that many texts in her snap game,
I'm not hitting you up.
Her snap is stupid right now.
That's
800.
Why you give out your number that much?
Yeah, like, it's just, like I'm trying to figure out how many people. I was telling him that Gary V. I was on his IG and he had showed a text thread between him and his videographer, just some inspirational thing. And in the corner, he only had 399. So I'm like, she got 800. And Gary V. He a multi.
Within
he
2 weeks? A week and a half?
Multi-million-dollar businesses he got to handle. That's something more
600 and something messages.
She's literally not like she's literally not answering.
I haven't got 800 messages my whole life for my birthday. I'm about to be 30.
Oh,
I don't think in
I'm
total
sorry.
I got 800 messages to this phone.
Well, I gave you about 3.
I gave you about
Still ain't 800.
800. That's why. Yeah, you shouldn't. She shouldn't. Like, she should call whoever company and say you can just take the
Text off
Take
to save a
text
lot
off
of
my-
money.
Yeah.
take text off my phone.
But even to
don't
have
need it.
200 and something, you look at it like I can't answer that.
I mean, you too loose with your number.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like that
Your
made.
number's out of control. It's like when you email, you kind of get loose with your email. Sometimes you just give it out.
You got a whole. She got a whole number. She got a whole number.
Yeah.
My email don't even look like that.
Right. I can't. I get anxiety.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did you say a whole number or a whole number?
Ho, she got a whole number.
Whole number.
Yeah, whole
She
number.
do got a whole
A
number.
number out here, just out here in the streets.
Yeah, just be getting it from everybody.
Number got a high count.
how many partners your number slept with? I can't tell. 842 at least.
The real thing I wanted to talk about though is the director of Fast and Furious said we will not rule out going to space. I said they got to stop. They got to stop somewhere.
All right.
They got to stop somewhere. If they take cars to space, if they take Tyrese to space,
Tyrese don't
I'm
need to be
done.
in space, man.
I'm already done.
Yeah, you already
but I'll
done,
really be
but
done.
Like,
I don't need Tyrese Instagramming videos from space talking about positivity.
he said we won't rule out.
we won't rule it out.
going to space.
And see, not everything that make a lot of money is good. Fast and Furious is not good. I know they broke a record. They made 500 million in 3 days.
That's amazing.
So it ain't gonna stop. But
No, it's
they
not
gotta
gonna
stop.
Look, I don't fuck with Fast and Furious. I don't fuck with the Transformer shit. But I'm one of the persons that say just put them together. Just put them in one movie. Make Vin Diesel hop in Megatron, and they take off running.
Then Megatron hops on side of a dinosaur.
Yeah,
and then they fly into space.
And then
you mean
they
Optimus
use the
Prime.
Earth as
Optimus Prime, yeah.
Yeah, Optimus Prime, there you go. And, you know, they can do some crazy shit. Tyrese can have one of the racist black cars.
I already thought it was ridiculous when they was skydiving in cars. That's the last one I watched.
And that
even that
is like, all right, maybe.
You go wrong. But no, I land perfectly where you need to land.
Trust me.
Then in a high speed chase.
The Rock broke out of a cast.
I believe that more than skydiving in a car.
Nah,
no,
man,
you got a
not
broke
the way
arm?
this nigga did.
This
nigga broke out of his cast with the strength of his arm.
The strength of the broke arm.
No, but y'all forgetting before he got into the hospital, he fell from I don't know how many stories, holding a woman, and he landed on the car, and they both survived. And he only got a broken arm.
Nah, the movie that was so funny when we went and seen Fast 6 and niggas was in their sleep. Y'all woke up on the part where this nigga Vin Diesel runs into a bridge, flies across the bridge,
catches the girl.
Just his body. The girl, he catches the girl. They fly back onto his car.
No, they don't fly back. He just lands on another car.
Or another car.
They hit each other mid-air in the air, and then they fall back perfectly onto a car with no injury.
We fell asleep. I fell asleep in that movie.
Yeah, I remember I woke up and they landed on a tank or some stupid shit.
I was asleep.
And I was like, what just happened? And then after that, there was a 45-minute plane.
Ain't no runway that long.
Runway scene.
Ain't no runway that
no
long.
Runway in the world. I think this is Fast Furious 6.
Fast 6. And even in that same movie, The Rock threw a grown man like a
this
rag.
Man was like 270. He threw him like he was a 5-year-old.
Not just a little bit, like across a room. Like,
but you gotta get it.
But before he did that, he flew because Vin Diesel threw another grown man to him. The Rock jumped in the air. He flew for like 2 feet. He's a clothesline.
Yeah, he flew. Like he flew.
Another thing. Let me say another thing. Like I love The Rock.
Yeah,
I love The Rock. All right, but this man, the same movie, he broke out. He fell out a high-story building, landed on the car, only broke his arm, broke out of a cast. This man took. What would you call those guns that was attached to
the big war gun, attached to the tank,
like what Arnold Schwarzenegger had in Terminator.
Yeah.
He's just walking and shooting that. You know how much recoil that gun is kicking back. Now Rock is a strong dude.
No, Chaz. That's
no.
The world doesn't know. That's the only way they can suspend. They don't know if you shoot that thing, you would go flying.
He's a
back.
The Rock is the only person that can beat up the Hulk.
Yeah, right. Yeah. If the Hulk came in Fast and Furious world, he's getting beat by
the Fast family has a chance to win.
Oh yeah.
Hulk comes in,
they're gonna kill Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Hulk don't want them problems
with their height skills.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
And The Rock strength
and Tyrese humor
and Tyrese's humor.
I had.
He gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Hey, you gonna have me laugh?
I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, in the last one, he had me laugh because they was in the cold, and this man was just like, man, you know, I can't be having my little man parts out here in this car. And I was like, man, this just had me laughing.
Tyrese does.
Just had me laughing.
He'll get away with
also in that movie, The Rock pushed the torpedo, but you know, that's normal.
Wait, what?
He pushed they were riding on the ice. He said, hold the wheel. So I think was Ludacris in the car. One of Ludacris and Tyrese held the wheel. And he opened the door. They're going full speed on ice sliding. The torpedo got shot from the submarine or whatever, so it's coming. He says, hold the wheel. He reached out the door. He goes, and the torpedo the other direction.
They're superheroes.
That's the only thing. They're superheroes. Right?
This is a comic book,
and they're
superheroes.
Torpedo.
That's it.
Yeah, he pushed a torpedo. One hand hanging out the car.
I mean, that's more believable than shooting a fucking Gatling gun.
Man, I don't know about none of this.
So we go into space next. So I mean, you know, that's
put Megatron, put Optimus Prime in. Do that. Maybe it'll be interesting.
I gotta watch that new Transformers.
It'll be a collision of just what the fuck.
All I want to watch right now is Dallas Cowboys. Give me that.
They coming up.
All right, so let's move on.
That's all I care for.
All right, so let's move on. Did you have anything you didn't want to?
Man. I'm surprised Cam didn't bring this up, but we watched an amazing documentary. Defiant, yo. That shit was so good.
Yeah.
It
Fire
was
emoji.
so good, man. Like,
this
if you
fire
want to be
emoji.
motivated, that's the shit I like listening to and watching right now. Like, just when I see, there's a podcast called How I Built This. I think Rome or one of the guys put me on, and they talk about how each, like how people in industry and in business and entrepreneurs have built their stuff from the ground up, like the guy who created Five Guys or
Power Rangers.
Yeah,
Chuck
the
E. Cheese,
Power
Chuck E.
Rangers,
Cheese.
and the lady who did
Whole Foods.
what's it called? Some
Spanx?
Closet. The Spanx girl, and I thought the Sarah's Closet or something like that. I forgot what it's called, but anyway. So I love shit like that. This documentary, 4 parts, right?
Yeah.
It was at least an hour a piece. Some got up to like 120.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Like
hands
motivational. You learn about Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine's story from the ground up, and all the way it just inspired me. It made me see like you can't stop in this game. It made me feel like, I don't know. It just gave me everything I feel like we actually all need right now.
It's so amazing because literally from Kevin Hart to Dr. Dre to Jimmy Iovine to the Five Guys to the Power Rangers to the Chuck E. Cheese dude to the Whole Foods guy, literally every story is the same. It is. Literally, that's how you know you gonna make it. Like, you just gotta keep, like, cause it's,
you don't stop.
Literally every story is the same.
Don't stop.
Something, and it's always something, one little thing that happens, and then and then it just goes from there. But it's just so crazy how, like, if you stop, you'll never find out. Like, you just won't find out. But if you keep going, you're going to get there. Like, that's the most amazing thing about all of those stories. Like, they all align the same exact way. They go, something sets them back. They go, something sets them back. They go and they finally get that thing, and then they
then even in the top world, something
and then something happens there.
Speaking of Tyrese, so Dr. Dre, in the, obviously this is known now that he became a billionaire off the Apple deal.
No, he's not a billionaire.
Well, close to a billionaire off the Apple deal. But what almost fucked it up is this man Tyrese is in his house, I guess the day that it happened, and they supposed to keep it quiet. Tyrese is filming on fucking Facebook Live or Instagram, one of these things, and posted talking about, we got the first billionaire in hip hop, and they showing out, yeah, nigga, we doing it. And Dr. Dre's in it too.
Oh yeah, both of them in it.
But why, Tyrese? Why?
This was in it?
Yeah.
Hey, what is that?
Something came on.
That threw me off.
What happened?
Because I'm right here looking for something. This music just came on.
An ad came on.
Like, this is
Man looked up something. I was like, yo.
hey, what is that? Because I thought I did something.
It
was in the first part?
Yeah. Have you seen it all?
I didn't see the first part.
first
I seen
part,
2.
Yo, go back and
Just watch the first
all
part,
of them.
yeah.
They are so inspirational and just good, man.
But his net worth is $740 million.
Yeah. Who?
Dre.
Diddy's number 1 at 820, and Jay-Z's
Diddy's number 1. And see,
2 at
Diddy's
810.
documentary I didn't like as much. Diddy had a documentary that came out.
It's different.
Yeah, I
You
think
can't
it was.
compare it.
It was
was
on
two
about
different-
his concert.
two
It wasn't
different
really.
Can't
It was
compare
just-
it.
But I could say if it was good or not. It wasn't good.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was looking.
Anyway.
It wasn't what I expected.
Yeah,
Because I thought it was going to be what he was showing on the IG clips.
Yeah, that's what I
So
thought too.
it was different, and when I saw it was different, like, all right, well.
This
Yeah, I
was,
saw old video footage of him yelling at people.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see.
Okay, yeah. That ain't giving me none of that.
but yeah, y'all go watch that because Wolf, you got 4 hours. We watched it all. We just
Yeah,
we
it
couldn't
was-
stop once it started.
I knew I wasn't
We just
stopping.
couldn't stop. So
All
that
y'all
was,
could have left. I was still been going.
That shit was amazing.
Yeah,
I stayed
that
up
shit
until like 3 o'clock watching
What was
that.
your favorite part?
Ooh, That's a good question. Come back. Anybody else got a favorite part?
I loved Aveen's. Because they were going back and forth. From
yeah,
threes.
I love how they did that.
Yeah. But I didn't really know too much about Jimmy Aveen's like details like that about his career. So just to see how, he's
actually involved in music too.
Right,
like that. He created some great music, man.
How he ended up working with some like amazing people just off of believing and just doing shit for free, and just being a part of the culture and throwing himself in it.
Right.
It was dope, man. And he had some good quotes too. He was talking about like having blinders on, like how horses have blinders on. Because if they were to pay attention to everybody else around them, they would stumble or fall.
I think that was the part where he was calling somebody. I forgot who it was, the head of somebody, but he called him for a year.
Yeah,
called him for a year.
He was trying to get
Nine Inch Nails.
He was calling their record company for a year.
A year till they said, "All right, just go, get out of here." You got to be relentless.
I also really liked seeing how meticulous Dr. Dre is, and seeing how much he is a perfectionist and he wants the best out of what he does, man. Like he really wants to, and people say a lot about the detox. It may never come out, but what he did before that or everything else in the past has always been like quality, and the people he always puts quality into their work. So
I love
that was
hearing
really cool.
that, because especially now we live in a market where it's like fast and
get it out
this month and put another one out next week. And, it's like it's all about hustle and no sleep, and I heard Dr. Dre said, he was like, man, he was like, sometimes I gotta stop, and sometimes I just gotta like, if I ain't feeling it, I'm not feeling it. You can't do it.
I think that's because of when the internet came in. You got so much internet at your fingertips. Content at your fingertips, like, and we want to, how they say that microwave mentality, like people just want it now, they want it now. So it's like, put out music this week, then you drop another one 2 weeks from now, then you drop. It's like they consuming it so fast, but that's why I agree with you. I respect Dr. Dre. Take your time.
You were one of those people that want content like that, though, because we had that conversation yesterday where we were talking about Power. If it was on Netflix, I'd be done with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like Netflix came with a platform where you could watch your favorite series straight through if you wanted to.
True, yeah.
But I still respect them for doing it every week. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes you like, all right, man, I can't. Once it come on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man.
I think the best thing that Jimmy said, it was when he learned that lesson, it turns his fear into a tailwind instead of a headwind. Use that to propel you.
Yeah.
It was during one of the recording sessions early on in his career.
And
that was a powerful quote.
And another thing, I was terrible in school when I was going to school too. Like I failed everything. I'm surprised. I was shocked I honestly was able to graduate.
When you pay tuition at a rich school, they ain't gonna kick you out. Keep that money coming.
Pay tuition at a rich school.
But
that's funny.
So relating to that with Jimmy Iovine, how he said, he just didn't get it. Like none of the classes made sense to him. Like I felt exactly what he was saying, and it feels good to know that. A lot of us and kids that might be listening to this now, you might be having problems in school. Sometimes the system of how school is set up and the way we work in this country is not tailored for certain types of people. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work for everybody. And it was cool to see Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine creating a school to where like there's an art center too, and showing people, there are kids that just don't work with this test taking approach. You know what I'm saying? That is almost a failed.
Well, usually those people are the artists.
Sometimes,
so their brains are wired different.
Or they might be OCD for one particular thing. You know what I mean?
I was going to piggyback off both of y'all statements on that. That's true. It's like most of those people are like entrepreneurs, artists. They trick. You know what I'm saying? They can't be caged in the system. And they say school teaches you how to work for someone else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So not to be your own boss or entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So those kids, like you said, if they listening, it's like, don't think it's anything wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? It's something wrong with the system. So
yeah,
And school was built by the same people who built prison. So
this is true, man.
mental prison.
it's a mental prison.
There's a lot to go from
Michael
there,
Jordan built school.
but he might.
You might invest in
Michael
it.
Yeah,
Jordan
I'm pretty
built
sure
school.
North Carolina, he puts money into. But anyway, quick promo. I know we talking about Jimmy Iovine. We did parody him in our show Snap, Timmy Visine. It was a play on him, so go check that out
We
again.
gotta tweet that today. Then we gotta put that.
Now, speaking of that, after seeing the documentary, would you rewrite that character after seeing this documentary?
Nah,
because it's a parody. So.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like we did anything wrong, but I'm just saying
it's good to see that documentary to know who we're parodying, though. You know what I'm saying? Like to know that. Okay, it's, I know more about this person, and we might move in some different ways, but at the end of the day, even the parody is not. I hate to say this right now, I'm not gonna say about that character right now, but it's a parody. It's a complete parody, and it's a play more on Jimmy Iovine's more the quiet side and the side of the public that knows about him. They always say, "Oh, he looks like he's a part of Illuminati and shit." Like it's more of a play on that side of him than who he is as a person.
what I got from it wasn't more so just Jimmy Iovine. I'm talking about the character in our Snap.
Yeah.
It wasn't a play on Jimmy Iovine. I looked at it as he was the industry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, and I want to say more, but you're right in essence. And by the way, speaking of Purple Cup, though, who drew these?
I drew them. Someone else.
I drew that one. I drew that. I was like, I wanted to come and draw when Mike was doing it, but I didn't do it. So the next day, I guess when y'all was filming, I was like, let me at least draw one. I was gonna do some more, but it got hot upstairs.
So yeah, please check out Purple Cup. He is a character that is unseen in Snap, but you hear him a lot. So check that out.
Another thing I got from it was I feel like once you get to a certain level, your creativity should rise by 100%, because once you got the resources to do anything you think of, it's that much more fun, and there's that much like you just got to do it. Anything that comes to your mind, you just should do it if you got the resources. Because when he told Dre, he like, look, you should do speakers. He said, okay. He said 10 minutes. He called back, had investors already putting up money. Then next couple of days, he was in the office listening to different speakers. I was like, just that easy. Like, but they worked hard to get to that point, which is cool. And then like they called different people. Like I want them call me when you got an idea like that. I'll invest.
But that's relative to the time it took, though, because it took a long time to get to the point where they say, "Hey, let's get into the headphone business." You know what I'm saying?
No, I know, but I'm just saying when the idea just came that day, you can get it started. Like we said today, we had their resource. Want to do speakers? Let me call. All right, next week. All right, cool.
Right.
In production.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if money or if I could think it could also have a negative effect.
It definitely can, but that's what I'm saying. It depends on who it is, though.
Yeah, because I feel like limitation. This is just saying limitation breeds creativity. Because you don't have everything you want, so you figure out ways to.
We know. Good example for me. Good example for me though, like to combat that is Thumb Thuggin' video.
Right. We
had all the resources. Morris Chestnut would have been in that video. We would have went maybe to some of the real locations. If not, we would have really recreated more situations. Like the
been in there.
Yeah, like the Queen Latifah scene. Like we really would have got the cops. We would have got the everything, helicopter. Like we would have blew that up. So it's like resource for that would have made that 10 times better.
True. Yeah, I can't front that. Yeah.
But for what we did, it's like, Yeah,
it was great. But I just know with the resources, that would have been amazing. And then it would have been everywhere.
Yeah. I could definitely agree with that.
Like we could have premiered that. Like we could have premiered that like on an HBO somewhere. Cause I just watched the Andy Samberg thing. I'm like, we could have.
How long was that actually?
40 something.
It was funny.
Okay. It was parts of it, but white humor, they always gotta, what they gotta do every time. They got
dick joke in there.
It's actual dicks.
There's gonna be some dicks in there.
There's full on.
It just makes
dicks.
It's
Dicks
fascinated
make
by
white
dicks.
people laugh so much.
They
What's
are
the equivalent
fascinated.
to black people laughing?
Shit.
I don't.
Just saying goddamn or damn.
Oh hell no!
We have that.
I don't know if we had it. I don't know.
It's like white people are on like they have an agenda. It's like we're gonna talk about our dicks as much as we can before
Because it's funny.
I don't.
I feel
It's
like
funny to
They
them.
think it's funny.
It is kind of funny.
Now some
And it
parts
is
are
funny.
fun. Some of it is funny, but it's just not all the
Well,
time.
you know what? Because it's for them, it's their go-to like typical joke. You know, I'm trying to think. What's that for black people? You got-
A black dude in a dress.
Nah, that's a white joke for a black person.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Is somebody forcing Tyler Perry to do that?
Nah, but you saw it. It was like,
Subconsciously,
that's what they
probably.
want me to do?
Maybe.
All right. he made that decision, I think.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a funny character.
I'm with you though. Medea's funny. I ain't gonna
It's
front.
funny, yeah.
It's like
That's a
it's
funny
a funny one,
character.
but it's just it's everything
Yeah.
around it though.
Yeah.
I feel honestly, my whole thing with the dress thing, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed.
To play in the character.
Opposed.
Right, but it has to be my decision.
Right.
It has to be something I can't like how Dave Chappelle walked in his trailer and just saw a dress.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
doing that for nobody.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It has to be my.
I gotta be something like, all right, I can know this joke. I
Take
gotta.
this call real quick.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
opposed to it in comedy. I'm
Yeah.
not opposed to it in like what's
One of
the
them
movie?
dramas.
What's the movie with a split?
But
When
yeah,
he
yeah. Oh, yeah,
playing
you
split
got to,
personalities,
yeah,
and then he put
I
on a
know.
dress for that. Like I would do it for that because
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
playing like that type of role.
That's a
and
dark
split
role, like-
personalities. Yeah, but for comedy, I'm funny. I can make you laugh.
And I
without a dress on.
always said like, I'll put on the dress, but it has to display my talent.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying. But I'm not opposed to it in comedy because look at Eddie Murphy and Nutty Professor.
That's different too. Yeah,
When he was playing multiple.
That makes
people.
sense. That, I mean, I get it. That makes sense.
Doubtfire, like
Mrs. Doubtfire,
Yeah.
even stuff like that.
Big Mama's house isn't
all
necessarily the
funny.
worst thing.
all of them were funny, but I'm just no.
Yeah.
I'm not. No.
But not just to put
And
it
not
on.
only that, if I was to dress up like a woman, you know, my mom, I would probably do my mom.
Yeah.
She don't really wear dresses like that, so I probably put on some khakis.
Some nice khakis.
Right, just put on a little wig or something. I don't really wear dresses
Some
like
nice
that.
khakis. That's hilarious.
I don't know. I think it is funny, but I just think it's like the pressure of it and the reason behind it. Why black men are scared of wearing dresses because you know it's
Yeah.
part of emasculating us.
Yeah.
But it's all about the power. Who has the power in it? To me,
Yeah.
I think like Jay-Z said about reality shows. He said that shouldn't even get to me. Once it get to my team, they know. That's how I feel about dress. That shouldn't even get to me.
That's hilarious.
Don't even let that get to me because it's a no. If it's in comedy,
Yeah.
but I'll do it like split role. I'll
Yeah,
do it for
split.
that. Makes
Okay.
sense.
Did you have another thing you want to talk about? You done?
Kinda. I mean, it might go. Well, just real quick. Me and Mike were talking the other day. I don't know if we were talking about skits or something.
Is that like that's after Sunday, before Monday, the other day?
other day?
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. And we were talking about how, you know, basically I put on my Jerome Hansen voice. When it comes to marketing, you've seen billboards, you've seen commercials on TV, you've seen many things to push the agenda of whoever wants their thing marketed. But one thing that's gone under radar for millennia for marketing, black dads. And we started talking about the Lonzo Ball being like the number one marketer. We were talking about who else?
Serena Williams' daddy.
Serena Williams' dad. Drake's dad.
Drake's daddy.
The black dad.
Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson.
When black dads stay, man, they create Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
When a
Man.
black father stays, they create the greatest sons
Yeah.
ever
They
and
Create the
children.
greatest- That's why the government. That was their first mission to disrupt the black household.
black
Because they
household.
was like, man, these black dads, something about them, man. When they stay, these kids are crazy. We can't have all these super black people being born. Like, no, we gotta
Damn.
take these dads out.
The black dads.
So the black dads are some of the greatest marketing tools. We and I think we should do a skit about that.
Well,
I mean, that
That's
sounds like a Nat Geo.
That's
That'd be
a-
that's
that's
a
a-
Nat
Power of the
Geo.
black dad.
That's a good
Power of
one.
the black
That'd be
dad.
good.
Yeah, that's a good Nigerian.
That's a good one.
And then we can use that joke we used that never came out. Remember,
Oh,
we run that
yeah,
deal? I ain't gonna
yeah,
say it, but
yeah,
that
yeah.
was one of my favorite
It's
jokes
out
of
though.
all
It's
time.
out, but it's not.
It's just not out. Yeah.
We could take that.
All right.
We also was talking about the other day. We should do one on glasses.
Okay.
Because every time like a black dude go to court or at a prestigious event, he throw on glasses.
Oh yeah, so
they always do that.
Don't say too much. You know, there's a lot of people out here want to take ideas and want to produce it. Don't say too much.
They could try, man, but they'll never do it like how.
True, but still.
That's true.
That's hilarious,
The black
man.
dads in glasses.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to work on those though.
Well, folks, I think that's about it. We're up to about an hour and 4 minutes. Any last words?
Did you have it? Did you?
Yeah, mine was the first one with the laugh track stuff. But anywho,
Did you hear me scream last night?
No.
It was like 12,
Late,
maybe 12:30.
Yeah, I feel like I did.
Man, so I came to the kitchen just to get some water. And I opened the fridge, man, and there was a half a sandwich that I had forgot from earlier in the day.
Scream for half a sandwich.
Oh! Yes!
I thought you saw something in there.
Yo, I did see something in there. Because I was definitely about to go to bed on a hungry stomach and just be like, you know what, I get something in the morning.
Yeah.
Man, I saw that sandwich, man. I felt like we did
That was it. We made it.
I was about to call my mom and say, man.
Ain't nothing that when you
man.
find food
God
that you
bless.
forgot about, that's amazing. That's great. It's good stuff. All right, guys. So thank you for tuning in to the one.
Hold on. Someone just tweeted and said, Emmanuel out here looking like Tory Lanez.
Oh shit. Dog, oh my god. He looked like my head with a small ass body.
Hilarious.
Man, you gotta play Tory Lanez.
Man, you gotta play Tory Lanez.
I wonder if we could get a kid and I put my head on. We could digitally.
Mike play Future. You play Tory Lanez.
That'd be funny.
Do you listen to Tory Lanez? Here and there? No. No. Okay. No.
I mean, I've heard some of the singles and stuff. But I don't really
Cam asked me
care.
this morning if I was excited for. He knew the answer. He be trolling.
I was asking a real question.
Yeah, here's what he asked me. He said, "So you excited for the Meek Mill album coming out next week?" He know it.
No, I don't know the answer because when when I asked you about Jay-Z, I'm expecting everyone to be excited, and y'all was like, "No," so I don't know anymore. If you're not excited for Jay-Z, I don't know who you get excited for.
You know,
I get excited
for
for
him,
Migos.
Migo, but definitely not Meek Mill.
I don't know.
But
I've been listening to Jay-Z.
You said you gonna
That's
listen
the
to it,
only
though.
thing
No, I'm gonna listen to it.
lately.
I'm definitely gonna listen to it. I'm gonna see what he got.
I'm trying to find another album.
The one song I really love off that album is the OJ
Solange.
song.
OJ song, yeah.
Solange
Right.
album. That's the album.
Yeah. But I'm talking about on the same.
That's what she talking about. Black empowerment.
No. Not in terms of speak, but on the rapping type of stuff. Even I don't mind if talking about black empowerment, but I just want to hear something on. I just want to hear something go hard to supplement me listening to Jay-Z all day.
I had popped in like I put in a tape or CD. I had started playing 21 Savage again. And I was doing something, I think I was reading something, and I looked up and I was like, dog, this song's still on, but it was on track like number 8. And I was like, oh, this just it's just sound the same. I was like, yeah, that's pretty much it for that one.
Snap out, go watch Snap, YouTube Red, Dormtainment, ADD.
Y'all was talking about get them boys a show.
Get them boys a show, man. We got, this is not like solidified that we have a series. This is a pilot to see how it does. And y'all showing a lot of love right now. But hey, we need more. We want more. We will take as much as we can get, please. Purple cup. Right there. You can't drink out of these now, right?
Yeah.
If the ink gets on your lips,
lot of
then you
love
die.
today.
I mean, you drinking lean. Why you
Sip
can't
on
do
the low corn.
Why you can't drink the little permanent marker?
Well, lean is medicine.
No, not the way they use it. You might as well.
But
All right.
thank you guys, and we will see you for episode 101 next week.
100th episode.
Peace.